Tron.
Here.
Yay! Leaving me for the annual pass lane. Good morning from Magic Kingdom. It is day
Last.
4. It is the last day of our girls' trip to Walt Disney World. We've had so much fun. We're just gonna do a chill morning in Magic Kingdom today. Walk around, get some Starbucks, ride Big Thunder Mountain since we're in our matching shirts, and we're just gonna take you guys along with us. It's gonna be a good one. We have the dessert party, like for the fireworks for Happily Ever After, so we're really excited to do that. And we grabbed Tron, so it's gonna be a really fun day. Stick around and hang out with us. So excited for this. You can see the little mural. Let's head up and see the view. Beautiful. So Emily and I have been using these little mini water bottles all trip long. They are fantastic. They're from Owala. We got this idea from Maggie, who's a super cute Disney content creator. We've been filling it up with little stickers. You just ask cast members if they have fun stickers and you add them on. The water, instead of just going to the like quick service locations, we've actually just been filling it up with ice in the mornings when we leave the hotel. We're staying at Poly. The ice machine is literally right next to our room. So we fill it up with ice, and then when we get to the parks, we put into the map like refillable water stations, and it shows you on the map where they are. In Magic Kingdom, I think there's only like 2 or 3, but one of them is in the Pinocchio Village house where we are right now. So we just filled up our water, and now we have ice cold water for the parks, and it's been amazing. It's been so nice to not have to lug around a giant water bottle or to spend like $4 on the water that they have here. So it's a good hack. Not me just giving a whole spiel about our reusable water bottles, and Emily just bought one. Water. She didn't bring one today because we're tired of carrying bags. Yeah. Last trip I got Eeyore. These are all his friends. I've found this trip that I am a keychain girl, not an Oibos girl. I just feel like they're so much smaller, they're lighter. I love them. I love food. We got pepperoni and cheeseburger.
This sauce is life-changing.
I've never had the pepperoni one. Cheers. If you're looking for someone to cry on Thunder Mountain, it's me. I cry almost every time because it was my dad and I's favorite ride growing up. We always used to ride it together. Last time Ryan and I were here, there was a little girl and her dad in front of us riding it, and she was like, "Again, Dad, again!" Sob. We're right next to Mine Train. They're zipping by. It's been such a lovely morning. We are gonna get a couple more rides in, do some shopping in the Emporium, and then we're just gonna head back to Poly and relax before we come back for the dessert party. Before Ryan, I was going to marry Prince Eric. Wow. Prince Eric, go off. We decided to take the ferry home from Magic Kingdom. It stops at Grand Floridian and then at the Polynesian, and it's a really breezy day, so I feel like it's so nice. This is our private. This is my Norwegian cruise line. We had dinner at Narcoossee's last night and it was unbelievable. Highly recommend. Such good food and an incredible fireworks view too. That boat ride was spectacular. We just got dropped off at Poly. It was just us two. I feel like if you have some time and you just want to kind of rest, like I was asleep on the ferry ride over and it was so peaceful and nice. We're home. Hello from the pool. I don't know if you guys can even see me because it's so sunny out. We decided to come over to the Poly pool to just take a dip, just hang out and get a drink. I got a little margarita that has orange, guava, chili, like tahini on the rim, and it is absolutely delicious. It was $20, which is insane, but it's fine. We're on vacation. So we're just gonna kind of rest here and hang out until we have to get ready to do the fireworks. We came to this pool yesterday and it was really packed, so we decided to go to the quieter pool, and that was so lovely. But I feel like for today, it's a lot less packed. It's nice to be here and kind of see the view of the resort and everything. So we're just gonna relax here and then we'll see you guys later. Magic Kingdom. We just had dinner at the Tambu Lounge.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Delicious.
We loved it. If you can't get a reservation at Ohana, the Tambu Lounge has pretty much all the good stuff that you can order at Ohana. It has the noodles, the pot stickers. I got some hot wings. The train's coming.
On our way.
Anyways, everything was delicious, and dare I say, I liked it more than Ohana. When I went to Ohana, it was just me and Ryan, and so I feel like if you're a small group or just two people, I recommend going to the Tambu Lounge. It was... Anyways, we're at Magic Kingdom. We're gonna go ride Tron. We're gonna do the dessert party. Let's go. Okay, you can't make this up. As we're approaching Tron, we're taking video, the coaster goes by. The second as we approach it, they're like, down. Tron is down. But they gave us the little lightning lane redemption, which typically happens when a ride is down and you have a lightning lane for it. So I actually think we're gonna try and redeem it after Happily Ever After, like after the fireworks dessert party, before the park closes, and then we can do it at night when the lights are on. So we're gonna do that. For right now, we're gonna go ride a little car. First place. My hero. I love a Coke slush. Or Mickey. Hello everyone, it is the next morning and the last day of our girls trip, the official last day. Emily just left. I had myself a good little cry. I ate some Mickey waffles down by the pool. It's a beautiful day at the Polynesian today. I'm wearing like a sweatshirt and sweatpants right now because it's so chilly. I was just like sitting there having my like rom-com in a movie moment, just reflecting on this trip and on my friendship with Emily and just how grateful and lucky I feel to be able to have experiences like this and to just be a part of this magic. I think people who love Disney get such hate or such judgment and stuff like that. I remember when I first started posting about Disney, I was a little self-conscious about it. And then I was like, life is too short to not be doing what you love and what makes you happy. And after every single one of these trips, no matter what they entail, I am so full of joy and like gratefulness and everything. So it's just a reminder, like Disney or whatever, just do what you love and try not to think about what other people think of it. So last night was so much fun. We ended up doing Tron after the dessert party, after the fireworks, and it was amazing. Tron at night is just so much cooler than Tron during the day. Walking up and seeing everything lit up, and even though you're only outside for a little bit when you're on the actual bike, I feel like it's just so cool at night. And it was such a great way to end out the trip. I feel like fireworks are such a quintessential like end of the trip, but then it was like, okay, now we're going on Tron. So it was a fun little addition. So I highly recommend doing that if the park is closed a little later than fireworks when you're here. The dessert party itself, I am going to give my honest review, and this is from the lens, keep in mind, of I'm 30, I'm here on a girls trip with my friend, I don't have like kids or anything like that. So to me, I don't think that the experience was worth it. It was $100. No part of it was like a luxury experience by any means. You know, you still are brought in, like they bring everybody in. You kind of feel like you're on a field trip. They sit you down on the hub grass. Where they sat us specifically too, there was just an entire tree blocking like half of the castle. There was just a lot going on. We were talking about it and I feel like we set ourselves up a little bit for failure on this one because we did Narcoossee's the night before. So while we've been here, we've watched the fireworks happily ever after 3 times. So we watched it night 1 from the Polynesian, from the beach, which was really crowded, but it was really nice to just watch it and come back to our room. Narcoossee's was just an incredible experience, such great food. And on top of that, they have a private like balcony viewing area for people that are only dining at Narcoossee's. I ended up getting the surf and turf. I went crazy. I've been saving for this trip for months. So I was like, I gotta go big. So I did the surf and turf that everyone recommends. It was $87. And the dessert party was $100. To me, I would rather go to Narcoossee's, get the surf and turf, finish eating, go out and watch the fireworks on the water. I think if you're someone that loves to watch the fireworks from the parks in front of the castle, then maybe this would be an experience for you. I think for me personally, I don't mind watching them from afar, from a different angle. I know I've talked about this ad nauseum, but the Tangled bathrooms were maybe my favorite location that I've watched the fireworks. You don't get to see the castle, but the lanterns are all lit up. There's nobody there. It's like a private viewing area. So that's just my taste and my opinion on what we did. And Emily has done the dessert party twice, and she said last time it was completely different from this time. This time too, there was like cast members trying to get the crowds out during the fireworks, which I can't even imagine how difficult of a job that is, but they're like shouting to get people out of the park. So I was trying to listen to Happily Ever After, but also like the cast members were shouting. So I was just kind of all over the place. I think I was also just tired. It was a long day. So that's just my honest review. I'm sure that people have had a great experience on it. Comment down below if you've done it. But yeah, I think with that, we're gonna go ahead and close out the Disney vlogs. I had so much fun making these videos. I cannot wait to edit these videos. I love editing so much. I hope that you guys had fun. If you came for the Disney content, stay tuned. There's nothing like ending a Disney trip and then starting to plan your next one. So Emily and I are already cooking up a next trip, perhaps for my birthday. But regardless, if you're new here and you just stumbled upon this video or this series, my name is Casey. I post about lifestyle. I live in New Jersey with my boyfriend Ryan. I work in New York City. So I just post about my life, things that I love, Disney being one of them. So I hope that you stick around and I'll see you real soon.